Rand Paul has a campaign store where, you want to sell some dudes, some dads, some T-shirts, some flip-flops, some hats. We do that at the TYT store. No flip-flops, but we do have other things. He had a great idea. Ray-Bans with Rand on the side. If we can take a look at the picture, he decided to post, there's one shot of him looking cool. If you can't read it, it's call it cool. Political fashion is boring. Rand fashion is cool. Make a statement. So if you want to look like that guy and wear those glasses, they're Ray-Bans and Rand all at the same time. That's pretty, that's a clever thought.
Rand band.
You want to get it with the, what is that, the leopard
I wore
print?
my Rand bands to watch the Dan band.
I watched my Ray-Rans.
So these are Ray-Bans, Wayfarers. I've never liked that particular look of Ray-Bans. I don't know who wears those.
The Wayfarer?
Yeah.
It was a very popular, maybe their most popular ever.
It's true. That's why I never wore
That
Ray-Bans.
was Tom Cruise in Cocktail, I think he wore those.
I think it was a cocktail, or was it Risky Business?
Maybe Risky Business.
Yeah.
You can tell these things? So it shows just how classic these are, and I guess that's the audience he's looking for. Maybe they'd buy them. Sometimes these types of articles, these types of items on people's stores, I'm like, before they go away, these are like memorabilia. Like if you had some, who's randomly failed attempt at, Rick Santorum had some in his store from his last attempt. It'd be awesome to have that.
Like he sold sweater vests in his store last.
He did. That's right.
Now, they had the Ray-Bans. Do we still have the photo of Vice President Biden from yesterday?
I think we do. I think we do.
Look at a guy who knows that's how you wear sunglasses. That's pretty good looking. I mean, who are you going to pick there? Right?
I mean, who shows the picture? I mean, okay,
right. Architect or President of the United States.
I promise. I'm going to get to the actual meaning of this story in a second, but I've already been derailed once by myself.
Okay.
But who chose that picture for Rand Paul? Because, online publications, particularly ours, if there's, or even like, say, Huffington Post, whenever you post a picture of someone that you apparently are disagreeing with, you post like a picture where they're going, and you make them look stupid because you want people's mindsets to click there. Why did his group put up a bad picture?
Because they think that's about.
It looks good.
They think it looks good. That's about as cool as our man can look. He's got the Capitol behind him. He's got his Wayfarers on. He's got his little curly fro, and he's off to the races. But the vice president coming off the plane like that's different.
So Ray-Ban caught wind of it. We're going to get to the reality of this story. The Ray-Ban sunglasses were for sale for $150 on Paul's website. $150. As recently as last Tuesday, but the website described the product as the intersection of politics and cool, as I pointed out. Ray-Ban's response, the company, we learned that the Rand Paul campaign had been selling Ray-Ban sunglasses imprinted with the Rand logo without our consent. After a formal request from us, they promptly removed the product from their site and agreed to cease any further use of our trademarks.
The intersections of politics and law is what happened to Rand right there.
Yeah, because basically what it seems like is, we were talking about this in the meeting the other day, and it's basically calling or assuming that Ray-Ban is endorsing Rand Paul. Be like, check out our limited edition Rand Pauls because we endorse this guy for president. And I could see how immediately, as soon as I heard this, I was like, does Ray-Ban know what's going on here? Because I wouldn't see any company that would want to completely and immediately endorse any candidate, especially this.
No, they wouldn't want it. That's what.
way.
That often happens with music. It happens with every time. Jimmy's sitting here. It's like, how do I get the Jimmy Dore off my Ray-Bans that I'm selling? It's like, how do I do it?
Well, I'm selling Jimmy Dore's Hugo Boss jackets at my site, so that's weird. So if you want a Hugo Boss Jimmy Dore jacket, go to jimmydorecomedy.com.